Oh my! And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, along here with my camera lady. Well, she'll be here shortly. She's on her way. Producer, director, and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle, as the Norwich Hockey Club boys make their way out of the locker room and onto the ice wearing their brand new sweaters. Looking real sharp out there, the Norwich Hockey Club in their red sweaters with gray numbers, white trim, gray shoulders, gray stripes along the bottom, red shorts, red socks with gray and white stripes. They were let out of the locker room by number 29, so I assume that he's going to be getting the start in between the pipes. Connor Mertz. Actually, don't see another goaltender dressed tonight for Norwich. So I think Connor is going to definitely be getting the start, unless they got another goaltender making his way out of the locker room. Well, he's not there just yet. So thank you so much for joining us. The boys are out on the ice, getting ready for this affair. They're taking on the Burnsville Broncos Hockey Club. You see the Broncos there in their blue sweaters with big yellow numbers, white trim, yellow nameplate with blue lettering. Broncos logo across the chest, black shorts with blue socks with thin yellow stripes along the bottom. We'll see who's going to get the start in between the pipes for the Broncos. Is it going to be number 31, Tom Connell, or number 30, Andrew Foley? Right now, I only see Connell out there, so I think that it's going to be Connell. All right, well, this is the home opener for the Norwich Hockey Club. The crowd still arriving out in the parking lot. The boys are on the ice. We've been looking forward to this affair for quite some time. I really like the new sweaters. Much different than last year's design. Last year's design didn't have any stripes on the bottom, no colors at all. So a lot of gray added to the sweaters. Look very sharp out there on the ice with the Norwich Hockey Club logo adorned across the chest there. You see the crowd filing in now as they're making their way on into the arena bleachers here and filing in at the front door of the Norwich Hockey Club. Their third season, ladies and gentlemen, here at the Rose Garden in Norwich. And it plans to be a great one. We are ready to go. Here from Norwich, about 4 minutes left to go in the warm-up, so still plenty of time at home for you to make that sandwich and to get your sarsaparilla poured high and cold and ready to go here. It's going to be the Burnsville Broncos taking on your Norwich Hockey Club. I am your host, Scotty Bonner. What an absolute blessing, honor, and privilege it is to be here with you again for our third season covering the Norwich Hockey Club. And every season, every game has been a true privilege. I really look forward to this game, the speed, the skill, the intensity that these boys bring to the arena every night is really something to see. Now the Norwich Hockey Club, other goaltenders out there, Oliver Lee, number 31. We'll see who's getting the start. Mertz did lead the boys out of the locker room, so I'm assuming that he's going to get the start tonight. Behind the bench, you see Coach Wayne Sheehan. There with Coach Chris Wilford. There's the coaching staff for the Norwich Hockey Club, the Brain Trust, if you will. Tremendous organization. They've done such a great job in just their first 2 years. Last year, going to nationals and having a great season. And this year, a big new roster, a lot of turnover. A lot of the boys graduated, moved on to a lot of them onto junior hockey and other places that they're still playing hockey. A great program here in Norwich, something to be very proud of as the boys take to the ice for their third season under Coach Sheehan. So we'll see if they play 15 or 16-minute stanzas. I never know. It depends on there's a lot of rule changes during the season, depending on the type of game that it is. If it's a youth hockey game, then there is not the late offsides. If it's a high school game, then there is the late offsides. I never know until there is an offsides, then I can figure it out. And if it's going to be 15-minute stanzas, if there's going to be overtime and things of that nature, again, depends completely upon, I guess, the realm, or I don't even know what you would call it, under what guise that the games are under. So we'll find out for you. Norwich in their red sweaters, the Burnsville Broncos in their blue sweaters. I hope you're fired up at home. I couldn't possibly be more excited than I am right now to get the game underway as the crowd continues to file in here. They're expecting a nice crowd here at the Rose Garden here today for the home opener for the Norwich Hockey Club. As you see the boys going through their warm-ups right before your very eyes here. Really like the new sweaters. The other sweaters that didn't have any of the gray on the top, none of the gray on the bottom. They were more of almost completely red and white. And now gray, certainly accented in the sweater and in the numbers here. But I like them. I think they did a nice job here for Norwich. So we got about a minute and a half left to go in warm-ups, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're ready to go at home. We are ready to go here at the Rose Garden as the Norwich Hockey Club making their home opener, having their home opener, as they're taking on the Burrisville Broncos. And if this is just your first time tuning in on our YouTube channel, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel and share it with your friends. That helps us grow the brand, as the kids say at home. Now, this should be a good one between these two high-flying organizations. As you see Frazier warming up right before our very eyes. Number 22, Elliot Baines, right there. Number 28, Leo Cote Tardif. Number 17, Samuel Proto. I'm pronouncing that wrong. Somebody had told me how to pronounce that and I forgot. Jacob De Carafel out there. Luca Dozri out there as well. Number 77 skating by. That's Marcus Amazal. A lot of new names, a lot of new numbers, a lot of new players out there for Norwich as they're fighting off the injury bug. They were supposed to play a doubleheader today, although they got a lot of guys dressed, so this turned out to be just one game today. They got a lot of guys on the IR here for their organization. It's the first year that Norwich is going to have two teams that they're fielding, and we're all waiting a big announcement coming from the Norwich Hockey Club any day now. But I can't share it with you just yet, but I'm biting my tongue so not to share it. All right, the boys just about finishing up their warm-ups. We'll have some opening season ceremonies, home opener ceremonies here. And then we will get underway from Norwich as the Norwich Hockey Club home opener right here only on the Solu Broadcasting Network. Once again, I'm your host, Scotty Bonner. An absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be here with you. I want to thank the Norwich Hockey Club for allowing Michelle and I to cover these games for the third straight year. And like I said, it really, truly is a privilege just to be here from the beginning with this program has really been something special. And really, this means a lot to Michelle and I, and definitely going to mean more and more as the future presses forward. All right, it's going to be 17-minute stanzas. That's what's on the clock. So there we have that question answered. I apologize for not knowing, ladies and gentlemen, but like I said, it changes depending upon what type of game that we've got going on here. All right, the boys are finishing up their warm-ups now. And we are about ready to get underway here from the Rose Garden in Norwich, Connecticut. As the crowd continues to file in, the students will head down to the right there. As they're prepared to make a lot of noise for their Norwich Hockey Club. Always a good, energetic crowd on hand here. First year was incredible. Every game, the place was completely packed. And the vibe seems to be catching up yet again. A nice crowd on hand here Saturday afternoon in southeastern Connecticut. All right. You see the Norwich boys huddled. There they are around their goalkeeper. About ready to get underway. They break their huddle. We'll turn things over to our PA announcer. Big goal today, buddy. Good job. Thomas Quinn for the Broncos. Number 12, Brady Mata. Cooper Mata, number 19. Not sure if they are relation or if they are like Bubba and Foss. Number 6, Declan Moran. And number 18, or excuse me, who's that? 16, I apologize. That's Declan Sullivan. Starting lineup for the Broncos. Dempsey, number 34, getting the start. A local boy here. Danny Morrison, number 13. Sheldon Marano getting the start. 3-year veteran for the club. Number 25, Intermission. Richie Aguilera getting the start. And Connor Mertz getting the start in between the pipes. All right, we're going to play our national anthem. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our pregame ceremony here for Norwich. I think we're going to have a traditional first puck drop, as they always do for the home opener. That appears to be the case. All right. As they drop the puck. And we are about ready to get underway. Here the Norwich Hockey Club and the Burrisville Broncos. All right, all the domesticated stuff is out of the way. The lovely and talented Miss Michelle in position behind the camera. And we are about ready to go here from the Rose Garden. in Norwich, Connecticut. The Norwich Hockey Club playing host to the Burrsville Broncos. Broncos in blue. Skating from your right to your left. Norwich in red. Skating from your left to your right. Unless you're watching the game in Australia, then, of course, it's the other way around. All right. 17-minute periods. I don't know if there is delayed offsides or if there's icing when you're shorthanded. We shall find out. I don't know if there's overtime at the end of regulation. We shall find out. Sometimes I'll even ask the coaching staff, and I'm like, I'm not sure. We figure it out as we go here. All right. The ref about ready to drop the puck. As Morrison getting the start at center ice with Dempsey on right wing. Aguilera on D. Number 25, Imashev getting the start. Mazet Imashev out there. Dempsey heading over to the bench. Let's see, did he forget his mouthpiece or something like that? I'm not sure. Ref checking for mouthpieces and throat guards. Dempsey kicked out. So now Roto takes his position, and we are underway as Meirano gets the start on left wing. Bouncing puck sent ahead. Norwich looking for the quick outlet pass down the right wing. Roto wasn't originally slotted to start. Got the start on right wing because Dempsey, not sure if it was a mouth guard, a throat guard, or a cup check, but he's not allowed to play. Quinn sending it in. Behind the net it goes now. Took a weird hop there. Side of the net dangerously. Aguilera ties his man up, and away comes Norwich now. Back the other way with speed. Through the neutral zone, Meirano. Meirano cutting to the inside. Sauces it ahead for Morrison. Morrison behind the net. Shuffles it off into the corner. Not a deep bench for the Broncos. Only about 7 guys on the bench there. So see if fatigue might become a factor. If I'm Norwich, I'm dumping it in deep, making him come 200 feet and laying the lumber into him every single time. Wear him down. Team from Burrsville, Rhode Island. And here they come now back the other way. Down the right wing, they'll dump it in. That was number 19, Cooper Motter, who dumped it in for Burrsville. Up ahead, knocked down, sent back in quickly. Welsh has it hopped over his stick. As the puck is sent down for Sullivan now. Sullivan for the Broncos. Quickly out along the boards. That's sent back in. It's an automatic icing, so there is no delayed offsides. So that answers that question. So that means if they're shorthanded and they ice the puck, it will still be icing. All right, face off at center ice. So there is no delayed offsides, which baffles the broadcaster, especially guys playing at this level, but what do I know? Cross-ice pass intercepted. Sent back in quickly by Norwich. Behind the net to retrieve it there is Dallaire. Dallaire will go D to D behind the net as they try to break it out. Do the Broncos come away to center? Effort was thwarted there as Molnar stepped up. Vince Molnar, number 15. Behind the net it goes now. Wanted there is number 85 for Norwich. He'll send it back behind the net as they put the brakes on, changing direction. Outlet pass, tape to tape, right on the stick there of Molnar. It comes back out to center. Norwich will knock it down as they look to regroup. Getting things going, getting the Jets going quickly is Frazier. Frazier over the blue line, letting the shot go. A nice stop there. Good stop by Connell. Tom Connell wearing Billy Smith's old number 31. With 15:06 left to go here in the opening stanza, a scoreless affair. Still a fantastic opportunity for everybody at home to throw in $5 a man on the first goal. Aguilera back on D. Looks like he's out there with Karen right now. Is that Karen or... Excuse me. I got a little cold. Went out in the rain the other night and start my car. Forgot my coat. So I got a little cold. As the great Dave Killicarson once told Jim Carr. At the blue line, sent ahead. Biggs hit there. Aguilera sent his man flying. Surprisingly, no interference call. The puck was nowhere near him. Aguilera stepped up and laid the lumber into him there. Richie Aguilera, third year on the team as well. Former Seahawk. Looks like he grew again, that guy. Looks to be about 6'4" out there. A big, strong defenseman. Norwich with some size out there. Lefton now taking the face-off for the Norwich Hockey Club. Behind the net it goes now. There's the aforementioned Aguilera. Aguilera with the puck. Sent it out for Molnar. Couldn't connect. Norwich with a big hit at center ice there as Archibald ran into his man. Here they come now. Back the other way. Down the left wing. Trying to sidestep to the outside. Protecting the front. Puck got it out in front dangerously. Comes back to the blue line, and the Broncos come away with it. Here comes Lysak. Lysak down the right wing. Lysak on the backhand. Sending it behind the net. That's knocked aside. And sent hard around there by Jeremy Caron. And here comes Norwich on the counterattack down the right wing. Alexandre Archibald. Got it in deep. Lefton gives chase. Left the puck behind the net for the Broncos. 14 minutes, 10 seconds left to go here in the opening stanza. Still a scoreless affair. As the Broncos gain the blue line. Carried it in there is Mata. Mata wearing Tom Brady's number 12. It's chipped ahead. A foot race now. Chasing it down there with Croto. He couldn't catch up. Quickly now is Owen Pazzalia. Pazzalia left it down the left wing, cutting to the Cooker. Back to Pazzalia, letting the shot go. A nice stop there by Connell as Pazzalia got to the Cooker. The East Lyme young man on the team with his brother. That's got to be fun for the Pazzalia family. Down the left wing now, over by the Zamboni draw, trying to push it along. That ends up in the corner. On and now, turning with it was Pazzalia. Tried to get it back to the Cooker, and away come the Broncos now with speed. Through the neutral zone over the blue line. Stepping to the outside, letting the shot go. That goes off the boards. Mertz leaves it behind the net for his defenseman. Getting the puck out there was Zachary Pazzalia, number 71. Pazzalia is 14 and 71 in your scorecard, respectively. Sliding it across now, hops right over the stick there of Dempsey. Dempsey, who got whatever equipment he needed. Like I said, maybe the ref did a quick cup check I didn't see. And Dempsey was ill-prepared. That just missed. As Dempsey got it back in front, a chance there. For number 22, that was Elliot Vanes. Vanes wearing number 22, Michael Bossi's number, back to the blue line. Pazzalia, he slides it across at the dot, pulling the trigger. Caught through midair. A lot of traffic in front of the netminder. Connell there, but Connell did a real nice job of finding the puck through traffic and gobbling it up like a biscuit on Thanksgiving. Good speed by Norwich in the early going. I like the tempo. I like the intensity. The attention to detail is there in the early going. Here's a quick shot. That one deflected. Came right back to Aguilera. He'll send it into the corner. Over by the old Zamboni door. As it comes back to the blue line. Then he shot goes deflected in front. They score! Sheldon Meirano with the deflection in front of the Cooker. The shot from the point, I believe it was Aguilera who let the shot go. Meirano with a gorgeous deflection in front. And just like that, the Norwich Hockey Club is on the board, 1-0. Oh, you got to like the hand-eye coordination there as they bury the biscuit and take the early 1-0 lead. Now, I got to think that that was a set play. That didn't look like a shot from Aguilera. That was more of a pass. And Meirano buries the biscuit there. Been calling that young man's name for 3 seasons now. Love his game. A lot of heart. A beautiful deflection in front. And Norwich takes the 1-0 lead. There's some more of the fans filing in. And the face-off now deep. In the Norwich zone. Someone stealing my cookies. All right, face-off deep. In the Norwich zone. 1-0 the goal just moments ago by number 7 in your scorecard. Sheldon Meirano back to the blue line. Hops over the stick of number 77. There for the Broncos. And away comes now. It's Dempsey down the wing. Lets the shot go. Waffle save. There by Connell as Dempsey broke loose. There's Dempsey now. Lays it out softly. Walking in. Toe drag all alone. Now sliding it back in front. They score! A gorgeous passing play down low. And oh my goodness, back-to-back belly-to-belly goals for Meirano. Boy, am I glad I got him starting on my fantasy hockey team this week as he buries his second goal of the afternoon early on in the first period. What a beautiful move by Morrison as he toe-dragged it around the defenseman. Wheeled and dealed his way in, or welt and dealt, I suppose, would be the past tense. Slid it over, and Meirano, right at the Cooker, buries the biscuit. And he's got 2 goals here on his first shift on home ice, or perhaps his second shift. I may have missed the first one. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. That one buzzes the tower. Maverick would be pleased. Goose would be upset. We never found out how Rooster felt about such things. Back to the blue line it goes. I did hear a whistle behind the play. I think there was a bit of a skirmish. So 2-0 is the score. 2 goals by Meirano on 1 shift. Gotta like when you hop over the boards and the score is tied and you come back and it's 2-0. That's a good shift right there. 2 goals plus 2. I didn't hear what the PA announcer said. I was wondering if I left my lights on. I guess not. I hope not. I shouldn't even joke around about that. That's the last thing we need. Here's Aguilera now. off the boards and sent all the way down. No icing as the ref waved it off. Quickly on it now. Jacob De Carrefour into the corner. That one goes straight up in the air and out of play. Off the stick of number 28, Theo Kotardic. So 2-0 to score. As Norwich out to the early lead. Like I said, I like the energy. And Norwich has come out of the locker room with here today. As the crowd still filing in. A nice crowd on hand here at the Rose Garden right here in Norwich, Connecticut. Right around the block from the school. About maybe, I don't know, maybe 2, maybe 3 miles from the school. Here's a chance now on the rebound. Letting the shot go. Hit a body. Turning, wheeling. Letting the shot go. A nice stop by Connell. In the corner now. Trying to dig it loose is Donovan Burke. That came loose in front. Letting the shot go. That went off a body. Went straight up in the air. Stayed in the rink. As Norwich all over the place right now with a chance in front. Sliding across with the net empty. Making a nice play there for the Broncos. Here's a chance now on the giveaway. The backhand. Big stop. A big hit in front there. As all alone in front was Jacob De Carrefour. And a couple of nice stops there by the goaltender, Tom Connell. Now 10:56 left to go here in the opening stanza. It's been all Norwich so far. Back-to-back belly-to-belly goals by Mirano. Now he's looking for the hat trick. As the faceoff is won back to Amazial. Sending the puck hard around in the corner. Morrison. And Archibald out there. That's sent back now. Amazial on it there. Amazial hard off the boards. Couldn't handle it as it ran to Sullivan. Sullivan with it there. Sullivan couldn't get it out. Norwich doing a great job causing turnovers. Letting the shot go. Big stop there by Connell. Broncos having a lot of trouble coming out of their own zone right now. A lot of pressure being applied by the boys in red and gray. Turnover at the blue line now. Archibald drops it off. Walking in with it now, Amazial. Amazial behind the net. Still with it. Norwich, tough angle shot. That's deflected. 10-10 left to go here in the opening stanza. You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you a hockey game. Walking off the boards with it with room. Turning, wheeling, letting the shot go is left in. And that's deflected out of harm's way. Well, Coach Sheehan's got to be pleased with what he's seen thus far. And if I know Coach like I do, he'll say, all right, Mr. Broadcaster, take it easy. We got a long way to go. The game's only 7 minutes old. Let's not get too excited here. Well, I can't help it, Coach. I'm a hard on the sleeve type of guy. Gianchio lost the face-off. Norwich got it back to the blue line. Aguilera letting the shot go. That went off a body, hard around by Vanes. Pinching in number 71, that's Zachary Pazzalia. He sends it hard around. It's kept in at the blue line by Bautista. No, I apologize. That was Frazier, not Bautista. Excuse me. Here's a chance now for Norris walking off the boards, letting the shot go off the side of the net. That was Owen Pazzalia. It bounces around dangerously. There are the Broncos now trying to get the puck out. Sent away to center and all the way down. Chasing it down there is Jack Frazier. Frazier puts the brakes on behind his own net, changes direction. Sends it out and away to Croteau, but a little too hot to handle, a little too cold to hold. Backing up now in his own zone. All the Broncos as they sent it away to center. Big hit there. Laying the lumber into him was Frazier. Behind the net, putting the brakes on there, stopping the puck was Pazzalia. Pazzalia, that one hit the official, went back to go get it. Now they come away with it. The captain through the neutral zone up ahead now. Pazzalia, that's Owen Pazzalia cutting to the inside. He lost the handle on it. Owen wearing number 14, Steve Grogan's old number. That pleases the broadcaster. Sent all the way down. Looks like it's going to go for icing. Icing happened when the puck go down. Bang, before the other guy. My harm come go up. Play stopped, and then it start up all over again. All right, 8:47 left to go here in the opening stanza. It's been all Norwich thus far, leading this one 2-0. I'm sure they would like to extend the lead. I bet that's the plan, because 2-0 is not a huge enough lead to lay back, get comfortable, and crack open a sarsaparilla. Especially against a talented team like this. In the corner now, Burrsville. Got it back to the blue line. Sullivan faked the shot, sent it over to his defense partner at the dot, letting the shot go. Steered aside by the goaltender there. Nice stop by Merckx, which hasn't been too busy. And back the other way now with speed. Here comes Morrison, sliding it over, cutting in, letting the shot go. And a nice stop there by the netminder, Connell. Wait a minute, is it in? Did it go in? I thought Marano was coming over to celebrate with Dempsey there for a minute. Wait a minute. It did go in.
What?
Oh, my goodness. The Norwich Hockey Club buried the biscuit there. I believe it was Morrison who got the shot away. It was. So Daniel Morrison will get credited with the goal. Meirano was trying to tell everybody we scored. He was the only guy celebrating. Everybody was looking at him like, what are you talking about? He's like, I'm telling you. All right, Meirano really having himself a morning here, or an afternoon, 2 goals in 1 celebration. Sliding it down low, deflected in front, that just missed. The rebound came back, and a nice stop there by Connell. So 3-0, the goal by Morrison. I didn't see it go in. No, I don't feel that bad. I was pretty much like everybody else in the arena, with the exception of Sheldon Meirano. And clearly the only one who's focused on the game here today. The rest of us are just lollygagging out here. I don't think Morrison knew he scored. Either way, it's 3-0, no matter who knows what and what knows who. And what exactly is going on, obviously, I don't know. Jay Carafel down the left wing, down the right wing. Big hit there. In the corner as Declan Sullivan bumped into him. Along the boards now, a little bit of hitting behind the play. Play allowed to continue. As the refs letting the boys mix it up out there. Marcus Amizial got the puck in. Bouncing puck now, Norwich with it there. Walking off with it now, Burke. Burke pulls the trigger. Big stop there by Connell. Connell, although his team's down 3-0, has been very good for the Broncos in between the pipes. Not sure where the third goal went in. That was almost a hit from behind there. Zimishev took a shove, but the Bronco player laid off him. So I think that's what didn't cause the penalty. Quickly now, Molnar. Molnar sliding it across, walking in, point blank save, reaching for it like a hungry hippo, but unable to carry in. The wayward marble was Connell, as cutting through there was Archibald. The rebound, Connell made another save. Oh, the Norwich Hockey Club is kicked over the hornet's nest, and they're buzzing in there. And now a little bit of pushing and shoving is going on after the whistle, as the boys are getting together there. Sullivan and Archibald having a disagreement. Well, it's not foreign to the product, ladies and gentlemen. Part of our beloved game. As those two got together, a little bit of pushing and shoving. We'll see if the ref is going to hand out any infractions. I got to think it's going to be 2 minutes for roughing for each fella. Sullivan and Alexandre Archibald got together there. Let cooler heads prevail, as they always do. Well, I'm definitely a big fan of these new Norwich sweaters. They look sharp. All right. Zachary Lefton leaning in to take the draw on right wing. Vince Molnar. And on defense there, number 77, Amizial. Out there with, I believe that might be Dempsey. I'll get it to you in just a moment. The eyes not working like they usually do. On Delaire. Delaire down the wing, had a puck taken away. Turning on it. With it there is Imishev. Imishev lost the handle on it. Mahi. As it slid across now. And away comes Molnar. Molnar down the right wing with speed. Serpentining inside out. Tried to get back to the inside. Lost the handle on it. Following through was Lefton. So that went off his skates. Here are the Broncos now with the puck. Trying to come out through the neutral zone. Couldn't do it. It's knocked down by Jack Frazier. Wearing number 89. Alexander Mogilny's old number. Down the right wing it goes now. Trying to keep it in. Couldn't do so. Got it back out in front dangerously there as Molnar slid it right across. The Broncos trying to connect there with the outlet pass, but couldn't. Just out of the reach there, Tyler Andrews. And it'll be an icing call with 5 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. 3-0. The Norwich Hockey Club with the lead. I believe no, never mind. I was about to say, I believe I see only one guy with a C, and then I look over on the bench, and there's another guy with a C on the sweater there. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're a fan of the program, you know how I feel about multiple captains on these teams. I guess that's just another thing that I'm just an old, grumpy, get-off-my-lawn type of guy, not forward-thinking in any way, shape, or form. Behind the net, trying to get it in front there was Croteau. I think I'm mispronouncing that one, Crote. I'll have to find out about that one. I apologize to the family. Lysick, back to the blue line. That one sent just wide and pouncing on it there. Well, the Broncos is number 77. Pinching in there. Zachary Pizzalia comes out to center. That's sent across now to Frazier. Jack Frazier tried to connect. Knocked aside there by Desailliers. And back the other way with speed now. Here comes Vanes. Vanes puts the brakes on. Elliott Vanes got it down low. Norwich got it back out in front. Sliding it across the net is Yawning, letting the shot go. Deflected out of harm's way. I'm not sure if Connell got a piece of it, or if it went off a body in front, but either way, it's not in the back of the net because I don't see Meirano celebrating, because if I don't know what's going on anymore, I'm looking Sheldon's way to find out. If he's smiling and happy, it's got to be good for Norwich. If he's upset and frowning, then, well, then something bad happened. So if I get confused, I know who to find. Back the other way now, Quinn. Quinn left the puck, and here come the Broncos over the blue line. That's Mata. Mata behind the net with him. Mata with speed. Mata trying to get it back to the blue line, knocked down by Pazzalia. Pazzalia now chipping it up ahead. Saucer pass. Rote will send it in. Pazzalia looked like he might have taken a spear there to the ribs. He seems all right, shaking up a bit, covered in snow. Doesn't head to the bench as he shakes it off. These kids are tough. Tell you, if I took a hit like that or something like that happened to me, I'd be out a week to 10 days. And the first 3 or 4 would just be so my feelings could get over it. Icing is the call there as Norwich iced the puck. 4:15 left to go here. Very fast-paced opening stanza. Norwich leading this one 3-0. You're watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner. Along here with my camera lady, producer, director, and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle. By my side yet again for our 3rd Norwich season. And we're into season number 21 of our marriage now. Here comes Morrison now stepping to the outside with the puck, sliding it across, and Connell got the flipper on that. A dazzling stop by the netminder, Tom Connell, as he went from his left to his right with his pad, kept it low on the ice, and robbed Norwich of going up 4-0. But I tell you, Connell's a really good goalie. He's been under duress here, but he's keeping his team at least respectably in it. I believe it was Dempsey who slid that puck across. Morrison was cutting to the cooker. Meirano on left wing looking for the hat trick. Back for Aguilera. Lets the shot go, didn't get through. Now it goes behind the net. On it there's Morrison. Morrison got it out in front. Aguilera spins on the backhand for Dempsey. Dempsey trying to get the puck down low. Couldn't do so. Coming in, laying the lumber into him there was Meirano. And now Aguilera's got it. Aguilera letting the shot go. That went off the stick of Quinn and into the corner. Back for Aguilera. Aguilera lets the shot go. Deflected in front, Meirano. And it went right by Morrison's stick. Meirano digging, mucking, doing his homework. Picked up by Dempsey. Dempsey got it into the corner, sent hard around, and pinching now is Aguilera. Aguilera down the right wing with it. Aguilera hounded from behind. Aguilera still with it. Aguilera got it back for Morrison. Morrison lets the shot go. That went off the shin pad of Quinn. Morrison did a real nice job to find it and get it to Dempsey. 3:05 left to go here in the opening stanza. Here's Aguilera, shuffles it in on the backhand. That goes behind the net. Norwich still in control of the puck. Aguilera creeping down. Quinn knocked that down out of midair. And it comes away to center as Jeremy Caron will track it down there. Sent ahead right on the stick there. Morrison skated through the check there by Tyler Andrews. In the corner, Morrison, he's got to be at the end of his shift. There he is. But still looking for the wraparound at Dempsey getting to the cooker. This line's been out there a while. They got to get some fresh legs, and there they head to the bench. As the cavalry will arrive. On there is Donovan Burke for Norwich. Quickly now, the Broncos back the other way. Moran got it back to Andrews. Andrews lost the handle and chipped ahead now at 2-on-2. Down the right wing, speed is Burke. Burke to the inside, lets the shot go. That just missed on the waffle side. Comes all the way back out of center ice. The Broncos with a 3-on-2 the other way. Down the right wing now, Andrews. Tried to center it, but you saw the red sweaters coming back onto your screen, and here comes Burke. End-to-end action here tonight at the Rose Garden. Burke down the right wing wearing Brent Sutter's old number 21. Gets it in front. C-button one-timer. They score. Leo Tardif buries the biscuit there. A gorgeous pass in front. And Cote Tardif right in the high slot. Buries the biscuit there. And Norwich increases the lead. 4-0 is your score. With just under 2 minutes left to go. I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I never updated it to make it 3-0, so please forgive me. I realized that when I went to go make it 4-0. Well, please forgive me on that one. I blame myself. Oh, what a beautiful goal there by the Norwich Hockey Club. Leo Kotardiff with the goal. And we're just under 2 minutes left to go here in the opening stanza. Norwich with a commanding 4-0 lead here tonight. All right, at center ice now, Jacob De Carafel. Or perhaps it's Yakub. Always like Yakubs. On and now Burke. He lost the handle on it. Norwich will retreat in their own zone. Timashev tried to send it around. That one got knocked down, and here comes Norwich now through the neutral zone. Timashev. They sent it up, but that didn't connect, so I think it's going to go for an icing. No, play allowed to continue. Behind the net now, Norwich trying to set up in front of the net. Getting to the cooker there was Burke. Deflected in front, nice stop there by Connell. There'll be no further play. 1:13 left to go here in the opening stanza. 4-0, or 4-love, 4-0, whatever you want to call it. That's our score here thus far. Norwich always tough on home ice. They have since their inception. The boys like to entertain the crowd, like to put on a good show. Another nice crowd here this afternoon. Quick shot just missed there by Archibald. Down the right wing, Norwich with it, trying to get it out in front. And the Broncos send it all the way down. Going to go for icing. Oh, icing is the call following a big hit there at the end of the play by Lefton. Broncos only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 skaters on the bench. That's tough. That's not enough. They are going to run out of gas if they're not out of gas already. And I don't mean that in a demeaning way towards the boys on the bench. Please don't misunderstand me. Just 7 skaters on your bench is not a lot. Not sure if they're riddled with injuries as well. Norwich with a pretty full bench right now. That's sent up ahead. And with it there's Lefton. Lefton lost the handle on it. Pizzalia now behind his own net. Zachary Pizzalia hounded from behind. Trying to get the puck out. Lost it to Mata. But it does come away to center there as Molnar. Got it to center. The Broncos send it right back in with about a half a minute left to go. On and now is Frazier. Frazier hard around for Molnar. Never got to Molnar. Frazier got it back. Frazier with speed. Frazier through the neutral zone. Frazier to the outside. Makes the move. Frazier couldn't run the entire gauntlet. Poke checked away at the last moment. Came out in front. The rebound left in. Another nice save by Connell. Connell's been outstanding. Ooh, bodies go flying in the corner there. Be careful, guys. I don't like to see the skates by the head there. As the ref's arms in the air, I'm not sure who did what. Looked like somebody was attempting a suplex in the corner. I'm not sure the internationally recognized sign for that. We'll see what the ref comes up with here. With 3 seconds left to go here. Looks like headed to the sin bin, Thomas Quinn for the Broncos. So Norwich will be headed to their first power play of the afternoon. Not that they need one, leading 4-0. We'll see if Coach Sheehan pulls the goaltender here with just 3.8 seconds left to go. I don't think he will, though. No one really ever does. But I'd like to see it. So Aguilera moving up to forward, it looks like, here for the power play. Veins going to take the face off, number 17. Prote. I'm going to ask about that in between periods if I remember. And number 77, that's Marcus Amazial at the blue line. I believe that's Owen Pizzalia on right wing there, to the far right. Aguilera's right. It is number 4. No, yep, number 14. That's Owen Pizzalia. All right, Veins leaning in to take the draw here. 3.8 seconds left to go. Burrisville sending out their fourth skater. That's number 20, Tyler Andrews. Face off in the corner, and the Broncos will just keep it there, and that's going to do it. A very impressive first period at home here for the Norwich Hockey Club as they head to the locker room right past the concession stand, leading this one 4-0. Well, you go to your refrigerator, your concession stand, make yourself that sandwich, pour that sarsaparilla high and cold, and we'll be right back for the start of the second period. I believe we are zamming the ice here between periods, are we not? Looks like the Zamboni door is coming open. All right, the Zamboni is going to be making its way out. All right, everybody, let's all go to the lobby and have ourselves a snack. We'll see you back here in about 15 minutes for the start of the second stanza. The Norwich Hockey Club leading this one after one, 4-0, and I'll have a power play for almost an entirety, 1 57 seconds when we return. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you in the second period. Enjoy your intermission, everybody. See you back here in about 15, 20 minutes. 4-0 Norwich with the lead. Oh my, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you had a fantastic intermission. I hope you made that sandwich. I hope you got the purple bag of Doritos ready to go. Hope you got your sarsaparilla topped off. As the boys are back out on the ice, the second stands are about ready to get underway here between the Norwich Hockey Club and the Bearsville Broncos. Norwich leading the affair 4-0. Your goal scorers thus far, 2 for Meirano, 1 for Morrison, and 1 for Cote Tardif. And that is where we stand in Norwich, a dominating first period. If not for the goaltending heroics of Tom Connell of the Broncos club, this could have been a lot worse. A very dominant performance from the boys in red and gray, their new sweaters out there looking very sharp. Thumbs up from the broadcaster and the camera lady, really like them. And we have been privy to see their white sweaters as well, and those are sweet as well. Actually, the white sweaters actually might like a little more. But a nice upgrade on the get-up by the Norwich Hockey Club, their third campaign underway now. The home opener, a nice crowd on hand here today at the Rose Garden here in Norwich, Connecticut. 4-0, and they've got a power play that carried over from the first period for another minute and 57 seconds. So it's a 5-on-4 as we start the second period. Norwich wins the faceoff and gets underway here. Aguilera sliding it back over. Amazial behind his net, leaving it there. Norwich coming away. The ice still a little bit wet. Here comes Pizzalia with speed. Pizzalia down the left wing. Pizzalia wheeling and dealing. Pizzalia protecting the puck. Pizzalia still with it. Behind the goal line. The puck won't settle down for him. Finally, he gets it off of the boards. It looked like it went into a rut there for a minute. Pizzalia got it off the boards, and Norwich still in control. Back for Crote. He'll send it down low. On it there, Norwich behind the net. Looking to set up shot there is Vanes. Vanes in Gretzky's office. Vanes still there, attracting a lot of attention as the Broncos. Thinking, as you see, the ice is still very wet. The puck stopping there. It'll freeze over. That happens at every rink. Just got to give it a quick minute as the Zamboni got done. The wrap around, the rebound, they score! Elliot Vanes buries the biscuit on the rebound. The power play goal for the Norwich Hockey Club. And they pick up right where they left off. At the end of the first period as they make it 5-0. Vanes got to the rebound and buried the biscuit. While some people still making their way back from the concession stand. Vanes wasn't waiting for anybody to sit down with their M&Ms. He has a chance now right off the face-off, walking in right the dinner bell did Morrison. But no one was hungry enough to answer the call for supper. What do you suppose is wrong with Mama's cooking? As Norwich looking to make it 6-0. Big hit there. As laying the lumber into him was Pizzalia, sending his man flying. Is he going to get a penalty for that? Roughing? Oh.
Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know that does not please the broadcaster.
Sorry.
In any way, shape, or form. The stick was down. The elbow was down. There was no head contact. Didn't take more than 3 strides. The puck was there. Basically, Pizzalia got a penalty for hitting the guy too hard. I do not like when refs call roughing on an open ice check. I don't mind roughing like we had before when the guys were skirmishing after the play. But on a check like that from Pizzalia, well, I'll just respectfully say I disagree. Let's see now why the faceoff is there. I'm very confused at the penalty. There's against Norwich. You'd think the faceoff would be deep in the Norwich zone, but hey, what do I know? Apparently less than I thought. Or more than you thought. Picking up the puck now quickly with it. Imashev turning. Imashev with speed down the left wing. Imashev serpentining, letting the shot go. Right between the O and the N on the Broncos there. Is the O next to the N on Broncos? It is. Oh, I got that right. As Imashev was wheeling and dealing his way in. 4-0. And there's the score. A power play now for the Broncos. That's their first of the afternoon. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. And we'll be covering all the home games here for NHC. Here at the Rose Garden, face-off one, getting the shot away. Quick shot there by Intermission. Behind the net it goes now. On it quickly is Moran. Moran coming away with it. Moran right on the tape there. And over the blue line from the Broncos as they send the puck in. Aguilera sends his man flying, and it looks like we got a penalty coming up here against Aguilera. It's going to be interference, I bet you. Yep, interference is the call. I can't really argue with that call. The puck was nowhere near Quinn, and Aguilera just stepped into him and sent them flying. Pleading his case to the official, but the puck wasn't there, so it is interference. That one I don't mind so much. The one to Pizzalia still. Now we'll just leave it at that. All right, it's going to be a 5-on-3 here for the Broncos if they're going to make the game of it. Here's their opportunity. So 5-on-3 now for Bearsville. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. That doesn't get through. Hit a body on the way in. Comes back to the blue line. On it, there's Moran. He slides it across. No, that's Moran with the puck. I apologize. Moran stepped into there by Jack Frazier. Sent out to center. Sent ahead. Now here's a chance with DeCarafel. DeCarafel trying to get to it. Coming out is the goaltender. Connell got a piece of DeCarafel as he went by. I can understand that, though. Connell coming out to cover the puck. He sees a guy barreling down on him at full speed. You're going to pick your arms up to protect your head. He didn't do anything wrong, the goaltender there, although I never think a goaltender could do anything wrong. And I'm biased, as you know, the old third-string backup netminder. That one lofted in, pouring at it, knocking it down. The rebound fired, and the ref was spilled in the corner. The ref back to his feet. Quick shot there by Frazier, a tough angle. Frazier, a very busy hockey player. I like his game. A lot of these boys out there, to be honest with you, it's the first time I'm seeing them for Norwich, so I usually make quick judgments about people, especially on the ice, especially off the ice. On it now is Moran. Moran puts the brakes on, lets the shot go. Nice save. The rebound, getting the flipper on it. There was Mertz. Good stop there by Connor Mertz. Couldn't get it out, though. It was kept in by Sullivan. Sullivan sends it across. Mata tried to cut across. That was knocked aside by DeCarafel. As the Broncos kept the puck in now, trying to go cross ice. There's DeCarafel on it. No, excuse me, that's Frazier. I apologize. Frazier on the puck. And 5 seconds away from this being a 5-on-4 as they send it all the way down, saying it was deflected. So no icing. Even if it's a 5-on-3 and you ice the puck, it's icing. Behind the net now, giving chase. Quickly on it there is Burke. Burke doing a nice job on the penalty kill. Bodies go flying in the corner. The Broncos come away with it. 23 seconds remaining on the power play. And now we got a whistle behind the play. I believe it's going to be too many men on the ice for the Broncos. I thought I saw a lot of horses on the ice. It is. Sullivan, you saw the ref giving the internationally recognized symbol for too many men on the ice, stirring the porridge. And Norwich has killed off the 5-on-3 here. Now it's going to be 4-on-4 for 20 seconds, and then it'll be a power play for Norwich for 1 minute and 40 seconds. They are 1-for-1 on the power play thus far this evening. So now it's 4-on-4 hockey for the next 20 seconds, 13-20 left to go here. In the second stanza, Norwich on top 5-0. 4 different goal scorers. Meirano with 2. Around the boards now, Burke. Burke puts the brakes on. Burke staying low on the puck. Burke protecting the puck back to the blue line. Burke circling. Burke still with it. Burke wheeling and dealing. Burke got it out in front. Chance in front. That just got pushed wide as he sent it down to Vanes. Vanes looking for his second close-range goal. There for Norwich is now on the power play. The puck went wide of the netminder Mertz as he went to go get it and give it to the official. 1:36 left to go here in the power play for Norwich. 12:56 remaining in the second stanza. Race off deep in the Bearsville zone. Norwich won it back now. Crote lost the handle on it. That goes in the corner on the backhand. Santiago Delaire, got it out and all the way down to center, and that's chased down there. And it's picked up by Norwich's number 77, Amazial. Amazial left it behind the net. Norwich trying to come out with it. Nice job there, taking away the real estate. And they'll circle back. Burke carrying the puck through his own zone. Burke, a very low skater. He gets his head real low. Got to be aerodynamic, one would think, as he cuts through. Lost the handle on it there. That's poured down at the blue line like a grizzly bear. Pours it a Salmon swimming upstream to spawn. The shot there by Crote. Off the flipper of Connell. Again, Wissam Amiazal keeping it in at the blue line. Perhaps a goaltender. An emergency goaltender, that young lad might be the way he knocks it down. Nice move there. Walking in, looking to pull the trigger, lost the handle on the rebound. Came back to Mishev. Boy, Norwich has really got their A game with them here tonight. As Crote kept the puck in. Got it back now. Crote walks the line. Tried to go backdoor with it. That one sent away to center and all the way down. 20 seconds remaining on the power play, but the power play has looked good here for Norwich. Up ahead quickly now, Imashev. Imashev tried to thread the needle, deflected in. Connor Dempsey giving chase, hard around off the glass, cleared. And the Broncos could not get it out to center. Turned over at the blue line. Kept in there. Dempsey with it. Dempsey hits the trailer. Walking in, pulling the trigger. Glove save there. As Pizzalia walked right up the gut. And a nice stop there by Connell. As Norwich all over the Broncos here in the second period. 1 second remaining on the power play. 11:20 to go. Here in the second stanza. The middle stanza. Shakespeare's favorite stanza. Frazier at the blue line now with Zachary Pizzalia. Taking the face off is Morrison. I believe it's Dempsey on right wing. Meyrano on the left wing here for the Norwich Hockey Club. They got to keep an eye on the guy coming out of the box, as he's coming out in 1 second, so it could be a dangerous situation. Well, he came out of the box. Norwich controlled the puck. Letting the shot go. A change-up. A nice save there by Connell. Norwich got it back, though. Quick shot down low by Morrison. Deflected by Connell. Sent all the way down for another icing. Now another couple of big stops by the netminder, number 31, Tom Connell. Keeping this one at least respectable for the Broncos. Broncos just don't have enough guys on the bench. I mean, that's just very, very difficult to play with 7 subs. I mean, you're talking, what, 4 defensemen maybe? 2 lines? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 2.5 lines and 4 defensemen maybe? That's not enough. Got to have at least 3 and 6 at this level. But, you know, who knows if they got injuries, what's going on. So I hope everybody's okay. Because the Broncos are a good organization, I'll tell you that. I know them well. Very nice people. Behind the net now, Frazier. I love the arena up in Burrsville. Have you been to Burrsville? You've never been there, babe. Oh, that's such a great rink. It's right on the campus of the high school. It's like an arena. 2-on-1 now. Back the other way. Here they come. Archibald. Archibald walks in. Has his pocket picked from behind. A great job of back checking there by Thomas Quinn. The Broncos get it away to center. That's knocked down by Norwich as they look to set up now Frazier. Frazier serpentining through the neutral zone with speed. Frazier, the move in the blue line. Offsides is the call. It was just a half a step offsides there was Archibald. I tell you. Frazier, Archibald. These guys really got the Jets going here tonight. It's my first look, like I said, at the team. They've had a number of road games. Won some, lost some, you know. And they're home now. A late home opener in the season with the amount of games that they played already, but nice crowd on hand here to support their club. On the backhand, sending it in. Andrews will give chase, and not sure what the whistle's for. Are they saying he didn't gain the red line? I guess that's what they're saying. Icing is the call. With 10-11 left to go here in the second stanza. We got a Seahawk goal scorer sitting right in front of us right here. This young lad buried the biscuit. There he is. There's a chance now in front as Norwich getting to it. The rebound. Bodies collide there. Sorry. That's my fault. That's why I shouldn't be the producer. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. But anyway, this young man buried the biscuit for the Seahawks right here. Daniel Freeman right in front of us earlier today. Big fan of Paul Bunyan is that young lad, as he likes to come chopping down on the opposition, which pleases the broadcast. All right, on it now is Andrews. Andrews got it out to center. That's picked up there by Karen. Karen runs into Welsh. The two collide. Quickly now down the left wing, dropping it off, letting the shot go. Saved by Connell. Getting the shot away there was Burke. That one bounces out to center. Karen. Karen, the southpaw at the blue line. Big, lanky-looking fella. Patrolling the blue line for Coach Sheehan. Puck knocked down and kept in by Norwich. Behind the net it goes now. On it there is DeCaraful. He got it back out in front, circling the wagons. Trying to get it back in front was Burke. He lost the handle on it, Burke. Looks like he couldn't corral it, and back the other way now. Here come the Broncos, 2-on-2 through the neutral zone. That went off the feet of Aguilera and into the corner. Richie Aguilera in the corner, chopping it along. Norwich, luckily to come out with that one, and here they come now. DeCaraful over the blue line. He left it there for Burke. Burke at the dot. Burke letting the shot go. The netminder Connell looking around and hit a body on the way through as traffic was corralling in front. DeCaraful got it down below. And back to the blue line now, Karen. Karen with it. Karen lost the handle on it. Karen trying to get it back in front. And the Broncos hard off the glass and send it out to center. That's knocked down Mata. Mata drops it off. Little bit of give and go. Trying to get to the cooker. Running out of real estate was Quinn. He goes into the corner. And Norwich will send it. Over by the Zamboni doors. Picked up there by Owen Bazalia. Bazalia lost the handle on it. Behind the net now on it there. Trying to get it back in front is Mata. He lost the handle on it. And Norwich looking to break out. They do. Back the other way. They come with speed now. De Caraful. Over the blue line. Saucering it ahead. Trying to get it there was Prote. Hopped over stick. Picked up. Bazalia dancing. Bazalia walks in. Lets the shot go. A big stop there. As Connell got the flipper on it. Chasing it all the way down. Not for icing. Imashev now. Imashev behind the net. Imashev with it. Right on the tape as Norwich trying to break out. And that one was broken up, it looked like, by Norwich. Back the other way, letting the shot go with Imashev. That went off a body in front. Now down low. The backhand. Bazalia pushes it just wide. In the corner. On it quickly there is Norwich. Back to the blue line. Sliding it across Imashev. Imashev lets the shot go. They got traffic in front. Trying to get to it there was Crote. He was in front. It's sent all the way down. Looks like that is going to go for icing. No, it's waved off. There, as Amazial looked like he was trying to act like he was skating as fast as he could. Off the boards, up ahead now. Chance for Dempsey. He lets the shot go. And that goes over the head of the goaltender. Imashev pinching in. Got it down low. Dancing, diving, blocking it with his face. Oh, unconventional certainly, but effective nonetheless. A great play there by Declan Sullivan. Rounding the net now with the puck, protecting it there is Imashev. Imashev at the end of a shift, got it out, chipped ahead, and here comes Norwich now down the right wing with speed. Trying to cut to the inside, following through there is Dempsey into the corner. Dempsey finishes his man off in the corner, and Norwich got it back out in front. They score! And that'll be the hat trick, ladies and gentlemen. Sheldon Meirano buries the biscuit, and the hats are on the ice from the capacity crowd here on hand as Meirano celebrates on the bench. Dempsey finished the check in the corner, caused the turnover, and Norwich got the puck back in front. Meirano with the hattie. That means he gets to name what flavored ice cream that they stopped for on the way back home at Baskin-Robbins, or perhaps a Fudgy the Whale at Carvel. 6-0 is the score. I would prefer a Fudgy the Whale myself. No offense to Baskin-Robbins. I'm just a Carvel guy. And Meirano with the hat trick. And Norwich with a 6-0 lead. Meirano responsible for 50% of those. An impressive showing at home. They got to keep their foot on the accelerators, I'm sure. Coach Wayne is telling them right now. Back the other way quickly. Down the right wing, Lysick. Lysick slicing it off in front. That was knocked down by Pazzalia. Pazzalia moves it along. Back for Pazzalia behind the net. He comes out the other end and chips it up ahead. That's sent back in. Offsides is the call because there is no delayed offsides in this one. So an automatic whistle. 6:23 left to go here in the second stanza. The middle stanza, Shakespeare's favorite stanza. Sheldon Meirano with the hat trick. And the Norwich Hockey Club leads it 6-0 here for the home opener. Coach Sheehan has got to be pleased thus far. He's the type of coach that's not going to get too happy, though, with a little bit of success. I can tell you that. I myself am ecstatic. Letting the shot go off the post, covered up by Connell. Little bit of pushing and shoving now at the side of the net. As Lefton mixing it up there. Well, the boys are getting together there to discuss the weather. A little bit of a disagreement as Andrews Oh, you can't blame the Broncos. The Norwich did chop at their goaltender. They got to protect their goalie, and Norwich should chop at their goaltender. Because you're always supposed to dig and dig and dig until the whistle, and then dig one more time for good measure. And the Broncos have got to defend their real estate, got to defend their keeper, and that's what they did. As Lefton got into it there. So 6:13 left to go here. We'll see what penalties come of it as Sullivan has gone to the sin bin. 2 minutes for protecting his goalkeeper. And it looks like Lefton also in the sin bin as well. All right, so it looks like the faceoff going to come deep in the Broncos zone, which would be odd. Should be outside the zone. Let's see though. Well, maybe not. The goaltender did cover the puck. If they were offsetting penalties, the defense didn't come in for Norwich. Looks like it's going to be 5-on-5. It is, which is a good call by the officials. So no power play handed out there, just a timeout for two teenagers. In the corner now, Moran trying to get it out. Does send it out to center. Aguilera chase it, goes all the way to Mertz. Wide of Mertz, so it's going to go for icing. 6:02 left to go here in the second stanza. 6-0 Norwich. With an impressive performance thus far. Face off deep in the Broncos zone. It's been all Norwich right from Jump Street here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. They have really come out flying, have not slowed down one bit. Face off won by Norwich as they slide it across, letting the shot go through a screen. Nice shot there by Aguilera. Great job by Connell to find it through Chadwick. I tell you, Connell is a good goaltender. I know the score is 6-0, but that guy's not bad at all. He's kept this game at least semi-respectable here for the Broncos. Again, the Broncos are a horrifically short bench. So that's not an easy task for these boys. The effort is there for the Broncos. Norwich really has their A game with them. Aguilera off the face-off. Aguilera sending it down low. That went off the boards. Giving chase there is Archibald. Got it out in front. Digging at it there was Morrison. Bouncing puck, letting the shot go. They score! Vince Molnar found the loose puck. Let the laser beam go. Buries the biscuit for Norwich. The extra point is good. 7-0 is the score. And the route is on in the Rose City, ladies and gentlemen. As the Norwich Hockey Club extend the lead. 7-0. Oh, Aguilera's got the other C on his sweater. So Aguilera and Veins, the captains, plural, much to my chagrin of the Norwich Hockey Club. Turning on it, there is Burke. Burke got it over to Aguilera. Richie Aguilera got it back to Burke. Aguilera lost the handle on it. Here the Broncos now letting the shot go. Big stop, the rebound gotten out of there. Nice play by Burke to get it out of there. Good save by Mertz. Mertz hasn't been too busy here tonight. Made a nice save there. Up along the boards now. DeCarafoli's running to there. Got the puck over the blue line, sent back in. And chasing it there is Karen. It looks like it's not out. I thought it was going for icing. I think so did the Norwich hockey team. As they seem to pull up for a moment, but no icing. Clearly the ref wants to get to the gin mill for happy hour. Down the left wing now, DeCarafol. DeCarafol at the goal line. DeCarafol behind the net. DeCarafol circumnavigating, looking like Magellan. Got it back to Aguilera. Lets the shot go, deflected in front. As Norwich does a real good job of getting bodies in front of the net as the shot is on its way. Big hit there by Aguilera. That's going to be interference. Once again against Aguilera as he finished his check, but the puck wasn't there. Norwich will touch up, and the Broncos will go to their third power play. Well, again, can't really argue with the call. It's a good hit, but the puck wasn't there. Puck was gone a little bit too long. Wasn't exactly a finishing your check type of play like Dempsey did earlier in the affair. Well, you got to like the Norwich Hockey Club bringing the hats to the fans who threw their hats on the ice. Oh, yeah, that's nice. When I used to throw my hat on the ice at the Coliseum, you used to have to go downstairs and find your hat after the game. And if you saw somebody's hat that was nicer than yours, well, hey, time for an upgrade. Behind the net it goes. Just go shopping, you know. Behind the net, Norwich shorthanded, coming away with it. Down the right wing. As they break it out, skating it out through the neutral zone, Imashev. Lost the handle on it. Now Pizzalia behind the net. Owen Pizzalia, look at the edge work there. As he turns. And now Norwich just trying to keep it back there. Let the clock do what the clock does to everybody with the exception of Tom Brady, who should leave the broadcasting booth and get back on the field immediately. Or he should have me standing next to him while he's broadcasting. He needs help. As they got the puck out, that's knocked down. Amazial will send it up now. Pizzalia with speed down the right wing. Pizzalia trying to cut to the inside. Good job by the Broncos to knock it aside. And here come the Broncos. Back the other way. A little bit of give and go. Pope checked at the line. I love when defensemen step up at the blue line and take away the real estate. And you saw it done right there by Amazial. You see that blue line, you step up. Tell my daughter that all the time. Do not back up at your own blue line. Back the other way now. Imashev with speed. A lot of real estate down the left wing. You see the Broncos backing up at the blue line. Look at all the room Imashev has to work. And he's dictating what's happening when you back up and give the blue line. Now, the Broncos may be exhausted. They don't have a deep bench. I know I mentioned that a couple of times. Chipped ahead now, rolls to the keeper. And held on there by Connell. 3:07 left to go here in the second stanza. 7-0. Norwich in control here tonight. 36 seconds remain on the power play for the Broncos. But I want to tip my hat to all these Bronco kids because the effort is there. It's not an easy thing. You get off the bus knowing you got limited numbers. The Broncos giving it their all, but with it now Frazier. Frazier over the blue line. Frazier lets the shot go. He scores! Oh my goodness! What a burst of speed. Down the left wing, Frazier walked in and absolutely snipered it home. A gorgeous shot there by Jack Frazier as he jumped on the puck, a short-handed goal. And just a laser beam of a shot right there. Oh my goodness, right off the inside of the post. And 8-0 now is the score. I told you, I liked what I saw from Frazier in the early going, making me look like a hockey prophet. So Jack Frazier with the goal now. And that's the 8th goal of the afternoon for Norwich. An impressive showing here. The hat trick from Meirano. Morrison with a goal. Vanes with a goal. Cardiff with a goal. Frazier with a goal. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm missing somebody. I have to recheck my notes. All right. 2:20 left to go here in the second stanza. Slid across. Meirano. Down the left wing with speed, looking for number 4. Drops it off. Dempsey lets the shot go. Coming over as Welch to get a piece of that. Good look there, Meirano. Having himself a day. Back to the blue line. Comes back out to center, and that's tracked down. And quickly, Frazier will go defense to offense. Frazier eluding his own team, eluding the other team. That's knocked down there. Giancio, he's spilled. There by Archibald. As Norwich will recover behind their own net with 1:40 left to go here in the second stanza. They've killed off the penalty and got a shorthanded goal to boot. Down the right wing with speed. Big hit there, laying the lumber into him, sending him flying. That was a good open ice hit there. Well, not really open ice, kind of along the boards. Declan Sullivan. As he sent Pizzalia flying. A little bit of pushing and shoving now along the boards. This thing's getting mixed up in there. Broncos and Morrison having a disagreement. One of the Norwich players back to his feet there. That's Archibald. Archibald got mixed up along the boards. There with Sullivan and Mata. I like Sullivan. Sullivan's my kind of player on the Broncos. All right, it looks like perhaps Norwich might be the only ones getting a penalty. The clock is still running, though. I'm not sure why that is.
6.
I think they just forgot. No, maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, now they stopped it. Yeah. I don't think they run the clock. This is not like a tournament or anything. I'm sure they'll fix it. They'll get it right. All right, so the penalty for Archibald. Not sure how Archibald's the only one who got a penalty. He was getting punched and then tossed and then punched. Now he got 2 minutes for being a punching bag. That's what he was upset about. He ended up down on his bum and then in the sin bin. A little bit confusing. All right, so now they're just holding on to the clock for a little bit. Okay. The problem is the penalty clock is not moving. There it goes. All right. So we figured it out. Chipped ahead now. Here's Dempsey with a rolling puck. It settles down for him at the goal line. Dempsey tried to hit the trailer, cutting to the cooker, out of the reach and all the way down. Aguilera in a foot race. Aguilera getting to it there. Aguilera behind the net. Aguilera up for Dempsey. Dempsey, beautiful pass up ahead. Tried to hit Morrison. Back the other way now. Here comes Quinn. Quinn with speed. Quinn lets the shot go. Merckx got the flipper on that. Behind the net it goes now. That's knocked down. And hard around for Morrison. With 5 seconds left to go. Last chance here for the Broncos. They let the shot go. That one didn't miss by much. And that's going to do it. As the buzzer sounds, another impressive stanza for the Norwich Hockey Club. As they came in up 4-0, they leave 8-0. So consistency on the scorecard. Consistency, 200 feet of ice out there. Norwich with an impressive first 2 periods on home ice. They lead this one 8-0. We'll see everybody back here in about 15-20 minutes for the start of the third stanza. Don't you dare go anywhere. Norwich Hockey Club 8, Burrisville Broncos nothing. But wait a minute. I don't see the Zamboni door opening. Do you? I do not. The players are not leaving. We might be sticking around here. I'm not quite sure. I didn't get the memo. The Zamboni door is not opening. The players are not leaving. Oh, we're going to have the puck toss. So I guess we're doing the puck toss.
Oh.
And then it'll be the third period. Okay. All right. I guess we should stay on for the puck toss. I mean, who wants to miss that, right? I believe that our daughter and her buddy got themselves a puck. So I believe if you get it the closest to the center ice dot, you win the puck toss. And I believe you win one of the new sweaters. So hopefully, I told the officials of the puck toss, listen, there's a cheeseburger in it for them if my daughter walks home with the sweater. And I'll even throw bacon on it if I have to. You know, you got to kick the other guy's pucks out of the way. Make sure my daughter's puck gets closest to the center. She gets that brand new Norwich Hockey Club sweater, which sooner rather than later, she may not need another one anyway. All right, let's see what happens here. And as the student body migrating to the other end of the arena, they like to be on the other team's goal, watch their team score. I don't see the puck toss happening, though, just yet. Oh, wait, no, we do. There's the guy. I told that guy he could have a cheeseburger. Oh, this is the hype guy. That's not going to be good for your angle at home, ladies and gentlemen. That's all right. We're not upset. Oh. All right, everybody's going to be thrown in right here. All the pucks are marked and numbered. Oh, that's last year's jersey. They don't even need that anymore. I mean, what a great giveaway. Whoa. There we go. All right. There goes the southpaw, Michelizzi throwing it. Ooh. Let's see now. That one didn't make it. All right. All right. Oh, that one looks good. Oh, dangerously. There we go. And let's see now. All right, here we go. Oh, that looks good. Oh, multiple pucks. Let's see. Oh, there it is. That's going to be the winner right there, ladies and gentlemen. There he is. That young man. Excellent job, sir. I think you put your name on the puck.
Number 46.
No, number. Okay. All right. Congratulations, sir.
If you can just come
Yeah. All right. There you have it. Norwich Hockey Club puck toss. Congratulations to that young man. Seriously? Yours was closest, Sid.
Oh, so close.
All right, we'll be right back with the start of the third period, 8-0. Norwich Hockey Club in a commanding lead. Oh my! And the third and final stands are about ready to take place. The ice was not zambonied, which I'm kind of surprised, to be honest with you, but, because it's not late at all. It's only 4:54. They were supposed to have another game. Either way, Burrisville will be starting with the power play. Looks like we're only playing 12 minutes here in the third and final stanza. All right, maybe because of the score. I really want to tip my hat to the goaltender, Tom Connell, though. He's been outstanding. The guy's been under duress all day. It's going to be a busy third period for him as well. Not knocking the Broncos in any way. Again, it's just a numbers thing. Back to the blue line, getting the shot away, didn't get through. Off the stick of Pizzalia. That's sent all the way down. Oh, no, I don't think that was Pizzalia. That was Frazier. I apologize. Pizzalia finishes his check behind the play, and the Bronco player a little bit lumped up. Still slow to his feet and back the other way now. There's Crote. Crote will drop it off for Frazier. I believe they're blowing the whistle because one of the Bronco players is banged up behind the play. And a hit from Pizzalia. Pizzalia really finished his check behind the net. Or was it Crote? No, it was Pizzalia. Okay. All right, hope the young lad's okay. Just got the wind knocked out of him, back to his feet. Lorenzo Chionicho. Lorenzo in the benzo. Looks all right, shaking it off, getting off on his own accord, which is what we like to see. Hopefully he's okay. I love good, hard hockey, ladies and gentlemen. Love big hits, love all that, but I always want to see the boys and girls spring right back up. So hopefully he's all right. He just seems to be gathering his faculties. It was a hard hit from Pizzalia. Behind that, good clean hit, though, no penalty. Face-off win, letting the shot go. Connell making the save. Off the shot from Vanes. Vanes and Moran in the corner. Oh, that's a Norwich sandwich right there on Bronco bread as they're digging, mucking, doing their homework. Vanes happy to keep the puck there, let the clock tick away on the game and the power play as the Zamboni door is holding up remarkably well. Behind the net now, got it back out in front, did Crote. Back to the blue line. Dancing at the blue line was Frazier. Frazier and Pizzalia, the defensive pairing out there on this shorthanded effort. Has a trip behind the play in Norwich. The goaltender headed to the bench for the extra skater. A delayed penalty coming up here against the Broncos, so it's going to be 4-on-4 for 5 seconds. And then it'll be a power play, the third of the afternoon for Norwich. There's a little bit of pushing and shoving and tripping and mucking and this and that and water ready behind the play. Now, number 16, Declan Sullivan in the sin bin. 2 minutes for roughing. I thought there might have been a brouhaha developing in the stands down there, but I think it's just everybody having fun. All right, leaning in now is Owen Pizzalia on right
I'm
wing.
so confused.
Is
They took, the
Imashev.
guy, they took the guy out of the box.
Oh, maybe he got a game misconduct? Where did he go?
On the bench.
Oh, somebody else. Oh, maybe they had the wrong guy. Looks like Cooper Mata now in the bench. In the penalty box, excuse me. Serving the penalty. I'm not sure if it was actually him. But it's 4-on-4, and it'll be a power play now for Norwich.
Yeah, he's leaving.
Oh, he got thrown out of the game. I didn't see what he did. I thought it was a trip. Maybe it was worse. All right, as Norwich setting up here for the one-timer from Pizzalia. That was blocked out high there by Kameko. Picking it loose now, Imashev leaves it for Pizzalia. Pizzalia with room at the dot, walking in, pulls the trigger, big stop there by Connell. Pizzalia setting up in Gretzky's office. Sliding it hard around to Dempsey. Pizzalia and Dempsey, two former Seahawks connecting there. Back to the blue line, walking the line, beautiful pass across. Dempsey in the corner, sending it down low for Imashev. Imashev over for Pizzalia. Pizzalia got it back in front, deflected. That one went straight up over the net as Morrison got a chunk of it. Great power play puck movement here by Norwich. On it now, Pizzalia in the corner. Pizzalia cuts against the grain, protecting the puck. Pizzalia behind the net. Pizzalia looking, puts the brakes on. Pizzalia got it out in front, back door. That just failed to click as Imashev was cutting to the cooker. Imashev lets the shot go. That corrals around and sent all the way down. Amazial will chase it, as Mertz was trying to let it go for icing, but he had to make the pad save. That got a little tricky there for Mertz. 9.5 minutes left to go. Almost too many Norwichians on the ice. I'm not sure exactly what to call everybody. Is a 3-car pileup at the blue line. Hopefully everybody's all right. Pizzalia a little bit slow to get up at the blue line. He shakes it off, makes his way to the bench. I could have. Didn't like that. Back the other way now, DeCaraful. DeCaraful stepping to the outside, got a man at the back door. He sees him. Couldn't get it there, though, as he was harassed. Now gets it back. Here's Zachary Pizzalia. He walks in, lets the shot go. That just missed. As Aguilera goes to the forward line on the power play here, and his job is to be an eclipse and cast a big shadow on the goaltender. Back the other way now with speed through the neutral zone. DeCarafel. DeCarafel lets the shot go. Gobbled up like a biscuit on Thanksgiving by the netminder, Tom Connell, and there'll be no further play. 8:39 left to go. The Broncos have killed off the penalty to Sullivan. Sullivan was also ejected from the affair. I didn't see what he did. I was following the puck down the ice. Must have been worse than a trip, I guess. All right, now Aguilera back at the blue line as it's 5-on-5. Behind the net, chasing it down there is Lefton. Lefton out there with Archibald. As the puck came loose at the center ice, and there's Quinn. Quinn will slide it over there and sent in by Cooper Mata. Behind the net, left there by Mertz. And it's sent all the way down. The Broncos sending it back in. On it, there's Mata. Mata hounded from behind, hounded from the front. And quickly now, here's Molnar. Molnar, he's got a goal tonight. Molnar wheeling and dealing. He was the guy that I missed on the goal. I got to get my trusty pen out. Put a little slash next to Molnar. He's got a goal. Can't forget that. As he puts the brakes on there and sauces it out to center ice. That was knocked down. And a 2-on-1 now developing back the other way. Molnar at the dot, walking in, pulling the trigger, and that just missed. Had a little bit of room there on the waffle side. Archibald keeping the puck in for Molnar. Molnar behind the net. Molnar wheeling and dealing. Molnar lost his wand. Didn't like that as he grabs hold of Moran. Molnar and Moran exchange pleasantries. He goes back to recover his wand. And away come the Broncos out to center ice. Couldn't connect on the pass there as it went off the stick of Quinn. Norwich quickly now back the other way, wheeling and dealing Archibald. Archibald tried to get the shot away. That bounces loose, letting the shot go off the back of Lefton there. And almost ended up in the back of the net. Lefton behind the net on the backhand, tried to get it back out in front with 7:05 to go here in the affair. Norwich leading this one in command, 8-0, the hat trick by Meirano. Norwich putting the brakes on in their own zone. That's Karen. Karen taking the big hit there as Andrews lays into him, letting the shot go steered aside by Mertz. In the corner it goes now. A little bit of pushing and shoving there. Karen taken down as he's just sitting on his man there. And Andrews didn't like it. Karen and Andrews now exchange a couple of left hooks. As the ref coming in to break things up, the boys having a disagreement there in the corner. Andrews didn't like being sat upon there by Jeremy Karen. Can't say I blame him, but, like I always say, these things happen. None of this is foreign to the product. Nobody thought they were driving their kid to the bowling alley on the way here or to the driving range. Not that there's anything wrong with bowling, please. Do not send me letters. I'm a huge bowling fan. Used to love Earl Anthony back in the day. Now the guys bowl without even putting their fingers in the bowl. It's wild. They just chuck it and spin it. And the PBA, I want to go to a professional PBA event. They look wild. Look like everybody's having a good time drinking in the parking lot, in the crowd. So a power play for the Broncos. As in the sin bin is Karen, 2 minutes for sitting on his opponent. Didn't know that was illegal. Comes out to center. That's knocked down at center ice. Baines has it jostled away. And the Broncos will recover there. Lysick now. Lysick, poke checked away. Here it comes now back the other way. Crote. Crote down the right wing. Crote sliding it across. Backdoor, pulling the trigger. A big stop there by Connell. As Baines had the shorthanded opportunity. Back the other way now. Here come the Broncos. Lysick with speed. Lysick to the outside. Lysick lost the handle on it. And Norwich on it there. Turning back with it is Pizzalia. Pizzalia up along the boards and out to center. Lost the handle on it. There did Baines and sent back in offsides. 5:46 left to go. Here in the home opener, Norwich in command, 8-0. A very impressive performance here by the boys in red and gray and white. As they win the face-off and slide it across. Come out to center shorthanded. Does the Norwich Hockey Club looking to run the gauntlet there. Dangerously got spilled and then worked over in the crease. There was Pizzalia as he tried to cut right up the middle there. Paid the price, but, well, I think it's worth the sacrifice as you try to get to the cook-up. 48 seconds left to go. In the power play for the Broncos. 5:24 left to go in the affair. Then right after this one, I'll be hopping into the car and on my way to Maine. As our daughter's hockey team's got 2 games just outside of Portland tomorrow morning. Looking forward to that. Never been to Maine, so my first time in Maine. Very excited. Puck was knocked down, and here comes Norwich now. With the puck on a string is Pizzalia. Pizzalia down the right wing. Pizzalia curls back. Pizzalia looking back door. Had a man cutting. That was Imashev. Never got there. And trying to get the puck out. Kept in by Pizzalia. Under 5 minutes to go now. Broncos looking to break out with it. Good outlet pass to Mata, but a little too hot to handle. A little too cold to hold. Amazial sent it up, and quickly now, here comes Meirano. Meirano's got 3 today. Meirano clipped as he went by. Well, hopefully he's all right. Seems to be grabbing at his ribs there a bit. Here's Mata. Mata at the dot. Mata letting the shot go. Meirano slowly getting back to the bench, though. I think he's all right, hopefully. That's sent ahead and all the way down, rolling right on net, so it won't be icing. And the goaltender, Connell, will hold on. 4 minutes, 27 seconds left to go in the affair. A tremendous home opener for the Norwich Hockey Club here today. They lead it 8-0. A very impressive showing by the boys. All right, leaning in now is Morrison. Dempsey on right wing. Left wing is Archibald. They win the faceoff back to the blue line. Letting the shot go was Frazier. I'm very impressed with Frazier's game, I got to tell you. Behind the net, spinning on it there is Morrison. Morrison's having a real good game as well. This Norwich team, I'll tell you, they look very deep. That's my first impression. Not a tremendous difference between the lines. Last year, and especially the first year, had a couple of guys up on the top line. Felix Antoine Laflamme, and Payson, and guys like that. Now this seems to be a much more balanced organization. They just keep coming at you in waves. Well, I spoke with Coach Chris Wilford earlier in the week, and he said he thinks that this is their best team yet. They just got to get it together. A little bit of a, I wouldn't say slow start, but a little bit of a jagged start to start the season. A lot of injuries now. Here on home ice, an impressive afternoon thus far, and with only 40 minutes left to go, I think it's pretty much fait accompli, as they say in Paris. Norwich letting the shot go. Here's Dempsey now, backdoor, he scores! Connor Dempsey buries the biscuit off the rebound. Quick hands there by number 34, and it's 9-0 Norwich. Oh, you got to like the way he snapped it home there, did Dempsey. In perfect position off the home boards. He knows him well, been playing here his entire life. And just like that, it's 9-0. Dempsey buries the biscuit there. 7 different goal scorers for Norwich here today. So Coach Tardif lost the handle on it. That's picked up at center ice. Back the other way quickly over the blue line. Walking in with room, letting the shot go. That went off a body as Burke got the shot away. Behind the net, came back out in front. Burke taking it to the cooker, winding, shooting Aguilera. That hit a body on the way in. That hit Nazi. Here's a chance now in front. Bouncing puck. And away come the Broncos now. Back the other way. Through the neutral zone. Everybody back for Norwich on their horse. You see red sweaters arriving on your screen. All 5 back to help out. As you might expect. Never too early to start getting back and never too late to back check. Through the neutral zone. Frazier takes a chop. Keeps going. It's Aguilera. I apologize. Aguilera lets the shot go. That went off the shoulder of the goaltender with under 3 minutes to go. Pizzalia keeping it down low. Here's a chance now for Norwich as they set up shop, sliding it across. That hops over the stick there at De Caraful. And he's on it now. De Caraful sending it behind the net. That hops into the corner, and quickly on it there is Welch. Welch trying to get it out. Norwich has had him hemmed in all day. Broncos having a difficult time getting out of their own zone all day today as they try to get the puck out here. Can't do so. That's knocked down. De Carafel. De Carafel hounded by Andrew, but then finds the puck. Yeah, Broncos are just out of gas. You can see it. They can't even chase the puck. On it now, winding, shooting. Big waffle save there as Karen let the shot go. 2:09 left to go. Sliding over Karen. Hopped over his stick and all the way down. Jacob De Carafel. On it there, Mertz. Oh, getting a little bit tricky here. You don't want to do that. Big stop there. Point blank save by Mertz. No, don't want to do that. With under 2 minutes to go here in this affair. Here's Molnar. Molnar hitting the trailer right in stride. Beautiful pass across there for left. I like Molnar. His game. I like a lot of what I'm seeing here from the red and gray. What's not to like? 8-0 with a minute and a half left to go here. An impressive showing on home ice. The big crowd will go home happy. Pizzalia came right back to him. Pizzalia got it out with one hand out to center. Bouncing puck, that's knocked down offside at the blue line. With 1:20 left to go here in the affair. And be sure to tune in tomorrow morning for Mites and Mimosas Hockey right here, 8 a.m. on the Solu Broadcasting Network. Preston Ford will be on the call. As our Mites, our Seahawks Mites organization, raise your mimosas up high. Get that bagel locked up and ready to go. Mites and Mimosas Hockey. Nothing better than starting your Sunday morning right here on the Solu. Preston, a fantastic young broadcaster. He's been doing a great job for Solu. Very nice kid. Letting the shot go just wide. The rebound. And Connell got the shoulder on that. Quickly now. Norwich with a minute left to go. Turning, wheeling is Pizzalia. Didn't get a lot on that one, and it's covered up by the goalkeeper. 1 minute exactly left to go in the affair. I want to thank you so much for tuning in to tonight's game. And remember, you can go back and watch it on our YouTube channel. That's SOLU Broadcasting, but you already know that. You're watching it. And please feel free to share the game so everybody can enjoy. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. That one, nice stop there by the netminder Connell. Now Norwich looking to pick up from their very successful season last year and get even better this year. And stay tuned. Keep an eye out for a big announcement coming soon from the Norwich Hockey Club. We're very excited about it. Face-off one to Pizzalia. Back to the blue line. Winding, shooting. Gobbled up there like a biscuit on Thanksgiving by the netminder Connell. As Imashev let that shot go. And a line change here for Norwich with 48.9 seconds left to go in the affair. Lefton won the puck back to the blue line. Frazier lets the shot go. Deflected wide. Hard along the boards. Kept in by Frazier. Frazier lets the shot go just wide. Pinching in now Aguilera. Aguilera walking in. That one buzzed the tower, but Frazier was going to pinch, then didn't pinch, then did pinch. At the back door now, walking in, pulling the trigger. Big stop, Connell. The rebound bounces loose in front dangerously there. As Norwich not taking the foot off the accelerator. I know Coach Sheen's going to be happy about that. Jumping up and pouring it down to himself there was Frazier. And with 10 seconds left to go, Aguilera will probably just keep it back there and let the clock run out on the affair. Like I said, beautiful outlet pass, Molnar. Molnar down the wing, he'll dump it in, and that's going to do it as the puck behind him. Well, maybe I spoke too soon. Came back out in front. The buzzer sounds as Archibald came crashing through. And the Norwich Hockey Club put on a show here today for the big crowd on hand here today. And your Solu top dog of the affair. Normally when the goaltender gets a shutout, it goes to the goaltender. But, I mean, let's be honest here. The guy who knew the only goal was in the net and got the hat trick, Sheldon Meirano, number 7 in your scorecard, is your top dog of the affair. Well, for my camera lady, producer, director, and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle, I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. You've been watching Norwich Hockey Club Hockey exclusively here on the Solu Broadcasting Network, as the boys will now head over and salute the student body who came out in big numbers to support them. And they leave here happy with a 9-0 impressive victory over the Burrisville Broncos here today. As the celebration ensues along the boards there, the boys will head back to the locker room. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. It's been a blessing, honor, and privilege to be able to bring you this game. Once again, the final from the Rose Garden in Norwich, Connecticut, the Norwich Hockey Club 9, the Broncos 0. We'll see everybody again soon. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Let's go, Mets. And have a great night, everybody. Thank you so much for enjoying the program. 9-0 is your final. Great job by Norwich. Good night, everybody.